What's up, One Piece fans? Today we're diving deep into chapter 1144, titled A Time for Warriors. This chapter is packed with lore bombs, epic battles, and some of the most intriguing developments we've seen in a while. We're breaking down every key moment, theory, and hidden detail, so stick around. You won't want to miss this. We'll explore everything from Franky's mind-blowing discovery to the arrival of mysterious figures in Elbaf. And don't forget to share your theories in the comments below. The cover page gives us a glimpse into the aftermath of Who's Who's hideout bust. The carpenter and the abducted girls are relieved, but the real question is, what's next for Ultai? We see a mysterious figure watching from the shadows, suggesting there's more to this subplot than meets the eye. Could this unknown presence be tied to a larger organization? Meanwhile, Yamato has retrieved the legendary sword that once belonged to an ancient warrior. Could this weapon have ties to Elbaf's past? Many fans speculate that it might be connected to a lost relic of the giants. Given the rich lore surrounding Elbaf and its warrior culture, the sword's significance might extend beyond just history. It could be key to unlocking an ancient power or a secret long hidden by the giants themselves. The fact that the cover story is still ongoing hints that Oda is setting up something big. Moving into the main chapter, we find Franky in absolute awe as he explores a mysterious high-tech building buried deep within Elbaf's forests. Despite its sleek, futuristic look, Lilith claims it's at least 3,000 years old. That's older than even the Void Century. Franky, ever the skeptic, can't believe his eyes. This tech is way ahead of its time, he mutters, running his hands over the metallic walls. Ripley, another scientist accompanying him, states that no one knows its origins. It predates even the earliest known records, he adds. Could this structure hold information that predates the world government itself? Fans are already theorizing that it might be an ancient laboratory, perhaps even a remnant of an old civilization wiped from history. Some have even linked it to the fabled moon civilization, given the peculiar symbols engraved on the walls. If this technology is indeed a remnant from a forgotten era, then its discovery might play a crucial role in unraveling the mysteries of the Void Century. Could it contain lost blueprints, hidden knowledge? Franky's excitement grows as he begins to examine the mechanics. If I can figure this out, I might be able to build something even greater than the Thousand Sunny. But as Franky digs deeper, he stumbles upon something shocking. A terminal that still has power. The moment he touches it, an ancient recording begins to play. If you are hearing this, then the world is on the brink of collapse, the voice echoes. What could this mean? And who left this message behind? As Franky and Lilith analyze the structure, Bonnie suddenly appears, warning them of an approaching danger. A monstrous thundercloud emerges from the dense forest, crackling with unnatural energy. "What the hell is that?" Bonnie shouts. Ripley examines it carefully. That's not a normal storm. It's being controlled by something. Could this be another link to Enel and his Sky Island technology? Theories are flying around that this storm could be connected to an ancient power source. Some believe it might even be related to the fabled energy that powered the lost kingdom of the Void Century. If that's the case, then whoever, or whatever, is controlling this thundercloud could be a major player in the upcoming battle. Bonnie, seeing an opportunity, charges toward the storm, determined to uncover its origin. "Bonnie, wait!" Lilith yells, but she's already leaping into action. As she gets closer, the storm intensifies. A voice booms from within. "You should not have come here." The clouds begin to form a monstrous face, eyes glowing with an eerie light. Could this be a manifestation of a devil fruit power? Or is it something even more ancient? Meanwhile, chaos is erupting in the western village of Elbaf. The mighty giants are locked in a struggle against a terrifying undead warrior known as a Draugr. These things just won't stay down. One of the giants roars, but here's the twist. The giants are completely drunk. Usopp, ever the brave warrior, or so he claims, steps forward. "I'll fight too," he declares, raising his slingshot. Jinbe puts a firm hand on his shoulder. "This isn't your fight, Usopp," he says. But Usopp refuses to back down. Could this be Usopp's big moment to prove himself to the warriors of Elbaf? If he lands a critical shot, it could solidify his status as a true warrior of the giants. Fans have been waiting for Usopp's moment to shine, and this might be it. The battle intensifies as the Draugr warriors continue to rise despite the giants' attacks. "It's no use, they're cursed," one giant yells. Usopp, taking a deep breath, loads a special pop green into his slingshot. If fire won't stop them, maybe this will, he shouts, launching a seed that bursts into a mass of glowing vines, ensnaring the undead creatures. For a moment, the battle pauses. Did Usopp just discover their weakness? In another part of Elbaf, chaos erupts near the Grand Castle. Nami and the castle guards, alerted by a strange disturbance, rush toward the scene. The air is tense. Something isn't right. As they arrive, they freeze in shock. Standing in the dim torchlight is a man who looks exactly like red-haired Shanks. Instantly, Nami feels an overwhelming dizziness wash over her, her vision blurring. She stumbles backward. What is this? She mutters. Jinbei's sharp eyes narrow. A devil fruit ability. Meanwhile, Gunkko was enjoying some tunes while the giants announced the presence of some unknown and dangerous humans on the island. Apparently, this is something Gunkko always does after a meal because she likes it. Saint Summers was giving her a hard time. Gillingham respected her hobby and asked about her favorite song. Gunkko told him that it's New World while nodding along, so Gunkko is actually a fan of Brook's music, and despite Nika being her biggest fear, she's been moved by a song he inspired. Gunkko's panty-centric attire might just be meant for the Soul King, so that's just even more reason to be excited for her to meet the Straw Hats. In other side of Elbaf, we saw a massive Nidhogg dragon launched an attack, and it came along with a ghost. They couldn't protect the village at this rate, but Dorry and Brogy managed to sober up and were ready to help. They annihilated 3 of the monsters from afar. At first, the people thought the chiefs were responsible, but it was actually the giant warrior pirates. Dorry and Brogy apologized for being late. They were busy puking up good booze. They'll deal with the monsters while the others tend to the children. The whole ship wants revenge for their wasted drinks, and along with them was Gaban himself. He was wielding an axe and still had a bit of booze on him, so at least one of them can still afford to drink, and now we'll finally get to see the legend cut loose. The Holy Knights might know about the Straw Hats being here, but the left hand of the Pirate King might just be a different story. I'm expecting confirmation that he does in fact have the power to summon axes. Looking cool and helping should also give Luffy and Zoro a good reason to seek the guy out once this is all over. And we can't forget that staying on Elbaf for a long time seems to come with a mysterious price. As a human who's been here for years, Gaban is the best person to convey that. No Luffy or Loki in this one, but this arc is doing a great job of keeping all the characters involved.